Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand the 7th house of your D-9 chart in Vedic Astrology. What is the importance of 7th house of your Navamsa chart and what are the kind of results that are associated with this 7th house? Today let's try to understand in this video. See, 7th house of the D9 chart, it represents the first house of your spouse and life partner, which means the physical characteristics or the emotional characteristics of your spouse, husband and wife, they are purely interconnected with the 7th house. Many of you are asking the questions regarding the physical characteristics, like how my spouse and life partner is going to be. Just look at the planets that are posited in the 7th house that are going to determine the complete picture regarding their physical appearance or how they are going to look like. I'm going to explain every planet one by one as well, so don't worry about that, because 7th house, this is the very important house. This not only represents the physical but also the mental characteristics that are going to be highly present inside your spouse and life partner. And the planets that are sitting in the 7th house, they are going to be the most dominating planet in your spouse and life partner chart. If you are having your chart with me, look at your D9 chart and look at your spouse D9 chart. Look at the planet that is posited in your 7th house. If planet Sun is posited over there, it means that the Sun is going to be at very strong dignity, or it is going to play a very important role in your spouse and life partner chart as well. Because these houses are deeply interconnected between you and your life partner. Sun is a planet which symbolizes a lot of authoritativeness. It is a planet which symbolizes a lot of ego. So these two qualities are going to be predominantly seen inside your spouse and life partner. If you want to go for the physical appearance, look at the characteristics of the Sun. Just like the Sun is having that kind of aura, that kind of a tejas. So that every quality is going to be somewhat deeply interconnected with your spouse as well. If Moon is posited over there, he or she is going to be very emotional and very sensitive kind of a person. The number one aspect is connected with Moon, that is emotion and sensitiveness. Secondly, sexually that person is going to be very attractive. Very attractive. Because Moon is a Soma. Soma means it is a water, like Moon represents water. So characteristics of the Moon planet. Moon is a very beautiful planet. So having a lot of beautiful eyes, face structure, these kind of things are going to be normally seen inside your spouse. If Mars is over there, Mars is a that action-oriented kind of a planet. Very angry at the same time or performing a lot of activities, physically very active. So if this Mars is posited over there, it means your spouse and life partner is going to be physically very active. Doing running, going to gym, yoga, exercises, meditation, physical fitness. So physically is going to be, or she is going to be very fit. If planet Mercury is posited over there, Mercury symbolizes the communication. So he or she is going to be very communicative. At the same time, very clever. Some kind of a childish appearance or that kind of a childish mind is also seen from Mercury in the 7th house. Apart from this, if like specifically Jupiter is posited over there, Jupiter is a symbolism of Gyan and knowledge. But Jupiter also symbolizes ego as well. So if Jupiter is posited or it is sitting in the 7th house, it shows the spouse and life partner is going to be full of wisdom. And that partner is going to be more into a philosophical kind of a relationship. That person is not only for you to like just for your appearance and looks. These are the kind of individuals that go for other partner for looking their mind. How is their mental activity? Whether they are very good in the philosophy or not. So these are the connections which are connected with Jupiter. And also please don't forget to look at the sign placement. I'm just giving you a small overview regarding the characteristics. It is not like that, because Jupiter in the sign of Aries is going to give some different results, and Jupiter in the sign of Leo or Virgo, that thing is going to determine some kind of a completely different results. So please check that aspects as well, in which zodiac sign that planet is posited. Apart from this, if planet Venus is posited over there, very beautiful and very charming spouse. Very good and very like the eyes are going to be very good, like very deep eyes, having very good sexual appearance as well. A lot of magnetic charm. Even the voice of the native, your spouse and life partner, that is going to be very pleasing kind of a voice. If planet Saturn is posited over there, Saturn represents a very disciplined kind of personality. You understand, like a lot of like newly married couples, so they are having that kind of a Saturnian energy in their marriage and married life as well. So why this thing is happening? Because Saturn is somewhat connected with the 7th house of D9 chart, because it symbolizes a very cold-hearted life partner, person with no emotions. But Saturn is also going to teach you a lot of discipline. Self-discipline is going to be very, very good if it is posited in the 7th house. And I will tell you one important thing with Saturn placement in the 7th house of D9 chart. It is going to be very, very good for the sustenance of the marriage. Saturn is going to sustain any kind of a marriage bond for a longer duration of time. And specifically, if planet Rahu and Ketu, out of these two planets, if Ketu is posited over there, very lean personality, physically very fit but very lean. And if Rahu is posited over there, very weird personality. Like they themselves don't know who are them actually or what is their inner and core character. Because Rahu Ketu axis in the 1st and 7th house, it shows there are some karmas that are connected with your spouse as well. And in this present birth, you have to fulfill that present karmas. Because usually in the Kendra houses, malefics are not like very welcomed in the 7th house as well. But even if malefics are posited over there, it shows the spouse and life partner is going to bring some difficulty as well. Like suppose you are financially very good right now, in a very good career path, fully stable. As soon as you are getting married, spouse and life partner is going to come. It means if 7th house is afflicted by the malefics, especially by Saturn, Mars, Surya, it means it is going to shake that foundation of that. And that too depend upon the whether it is going to take in the positive way or the negative way. So look at the sign placement. If Surya is exalted, Sun is exalted in the 7th house, it means you are going to receive a lot of support from your spouse. But if on the other hand, Surya is debilitated or Shani, Saturn is debilitated, then it shows the complete different picture as well. Because of your spouse and life partner, you have to suffer in your career aspect. So that thing is very, very important for you to understand the complete picture. Apart from this, don't just directly jump into your D9 chart. In my every video, just I have told you regarding the importance of the D1 chart. Because D9 chart is somewhat derived from the D1 chart. The calculation part of the D9 chart of splitting the one zodiac sign, this thing is purely seen from the D1 chart. So D1 chart is very, very important. Firstly, look into the 7th house of the D1 chart and then jump into the D9 chart. Don't just solely rely upon the D9 chart, like in my D9 chart, this planet is posited over there, so it is going to give that kind of results. See, Vedic astrology is a very vast and interconnected subject. It is not like you cannot learn predictions only by listening to me, by reading the books. You can, if you want to acquire the knowledge of Jyotish Shastra, go by the practical means. Start looking at the charts, look at the planetary placement, look at the combinations, conjunctions, aspects. Then you are going to learn or understand this subject. Because every person, I will tell you, I'm also a learner of the Jyotish. I'm not like that I'm a very well versed in all the areas of the ancient knowledge, but still by the gaining more and more experiences, by looking into more and more charts, maybe of your friends, family members, of the near and dear ones, you can determine what exactly the planets in the 7th house are going to do. So this is going to be a very, very important house. Apart from this, as I told you, this is the 1st house of your spouse as well. So the 1st house, it also represents the physical as well as the mental condition. But this is your 7th house. So how you are going to deal in the relationship aspect, that thing is purely determined by the planet which is controlling the 7th house. Look in out of 12 houses where that planet is going to posit it. It means you are going to perceive the relationship or marriage aspect according to that planet. And if that planet is going into some 11th house, 3rd house, 4th house, so it means the area, your focus of the life is going to shift towards all that areas as well. So it is very, very important for you to deeply dive into this minute 7th house and then try to differentiate between these items. Apart from this, if no planet is sitting in the 7th house, it is a good thing. I will tell you then there are no any affliction, no any good thing, no any bad thing. It is going to be a very plain kind of marriage. But yeah, if this is an empty house, I will tell you, it is very difficult for you to find a spouse and life partner for yourself as well. It is not very easy to get for you to get married easily. It shows some kind of affliction or some kind of a serious karmas that you have committed, only that house is empty. Because 7th house is empty, it means the person is having no back support and no front support. You don't know whether this partner is good for me or not. So in that way, try to look and understand the 7th house. This is the very, very important and very beautiful house, I will tell you. And if you deeply dive into Vedic astrology, you are going to understand more of the intricacy or more of the minuteness which is posited in the 7th house. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like the analysis. If you have any queries regarding your 7th house of the D-9 chart, regarding your spouse, profession, physical characteristics, everything, career, spiritual consultation, do let me know guys. I will respond to you within 48 hours after receiving your email. So till then, subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the like button and follow me on Instagram as well. Till then, take care of yourself and I will see you soon, very, very soon in the next video. Bye-bye.